But he's close. His arm isn't at 100% at strength, but I anticipate he'll be there for game 3.
Well, particularly that has significance if the Spurs win tonight. If the Spurs do not win tonight, it's an altogether different issue. I think about Anderson playing.
Shaq gets his first points tonight.
David Robinson started on him, but here he is. But Shaq just lowers his shoulder and just spins with his power and his force, gets the easy basket.
For the Lakers, shooting 54%. Spurs shooting 57% to start the game. Rick Fox, O'Neal with the pitch after setting a screen.
And see, that's where his help is, right there, in the middle. When he goes baseline like he did against Ori the time before, the help can't get there.
Shaq inside, missing number 1. Tries a second time and goes up and is fouled. Shaq, so far, 2 points in 16 minutes. Little drama here in San Antonio tonight. Robinson takes his second stint on the bench.
And he gave Duncan a wide-open shot.
16 for Duncan. Shaq looks frustrated tonight, and again he is hounded, and again he is fouled. Malik Rose was defending, and a technical foul has been thrown inside.
Well, this is what you want to happen, Kevin. You want to create confusion with them. You want to attack them. You want to get them emotionally upset. And by attacking them, they're creating more situations for the referees to make calls.
Okay, Rose picked up his second personal foul, and Shaq was slapped with the tee.
He's going to just keep getting up, but that's got to take a toll.
Eric Fisher nails a 3 from outside. Lakers had 7 threes on Saturday, and that triple by Fisher breaks a Laker field goal drought of 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
This game at Duncan, and he's getting the layups. He's just being aggressive. But talk about aggressive.
Oh, Shaq with the spin.
Excuse me, I got a job to do. But Shaq, this is what you can't allow him to do, is to catch the ball this deep in the paint. The help has no time to get there.
Are you kidding me? Can't allow him to do it. He didn't get permission.
Rick Fox and Shaq out there with Fisher, Grant, Kobe Bryant, and Shaq inside, who finishes the first half with 5 points, now has 7. They have been 0-4 in this quarter until that shot there.
Yeah, and that might be how Duncan has to get him a lot, is shoot some shots from the outside. But you just see Shaq, he's just going to dominate the inside. When he wants to, and they go from block to block, he's very difficult to defend.
He's got 9, John.
You know, they've gained on the lead since he's been out of the game.
Bryant to Shaq. Dropping the sledgehammer for 2. The two-headed monster rearing their heads right there inside.
Do something to attack. Get the ball to Tim Duncan, and they'll be able to get the double teams.
Kobe to Shaq with the behind-the-back pass and a San Antonio foul.
And right now, the pick and rolls they're running for Kobe. He gets the penetration off of Shaq's pick and roll. Then he gets the second penetration right there. Or he just nails Antonio Daniels. And whenever you get inside, he gets that defense, you're dead. And Kobe got to that point right there off of the pick and roll with Shaq and shot the dunk. Antonio Daniels is doing a great job, but you know what? They need a little bit more help on the pick and rolls.
Terry Porter, 4 minutes to play in the third. The bounce off LA, shot clock at 9.
But again, 9 seconds on the shot clock before Duncan gets the ball in the post. They've got to get the ball up the court and get the ball into his hands quicker on the clock because they're doing the double team.
Another technical foul, and Jackson will be tossed. Second tee on Phil Jackson. He's gone.
They'll be fine without Phil.
Well, that's the thing. I always wonder why crowds get so happy about the coach being thrown out of the game, Danny. I would much rather see Shaq be thrown out or Kobe being thrown out.
Yeah, he's not going to make any baskets, and they don't have to double team him. Plus, Tex Winter invented the triangle offense.
I mean, they're going crazy. Phil hasn't posted up anybody in this game.
The technical free throw did go in. So the Spurs have jacked their lead back to 61-54. 61 to 54. Fisher. Curry came up on Fisher. Drives and trying to slam. Shaq has it inside. O'Neal's hook won't go. Bodies climbing over one another. And O'Neal drops a sledgehammer inside.
fired up. But did you see Rick Fox go in there and try to knock that ball loose?
Well, I went over to the Lakers locker room. Phil Jackson did not want to come on camera with us, but I did get a report that he was very upset that Shaquille O'Neal was not getting any of the calls. He thought he was being held and grabbed throughout the game. Shaq has only been on the free throw line 4 times.
And to twist his way out of the double, finds Ori. Shot clock at 5. A 3. Good by Robert Ori.
Another big shot. And see, that's what San Antonio's not getting. They're not getting those big shots. Derek Fisher, Robert Ori, Fox, they've all made huge plays in this game. And they're not getting anything from the role players of San Antonio right now.
That was sweet.
Spurs have the lead. And a foul called, I think, on David Robinson. It was. He's got 5 with 6:11 to play in the 4th quarter. Between this anticipated series between the Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs.
It doesn't get any more physical than this. I've been in a lot of big games. This is like the NBA Finals to these guys. They think the winner is going to come out of this series. I'm not so sure. I'd have a hard time believing someone's going to beat the Lakers 4 times in the playoffs the way they're playing.
Shot clock is at 7. Bryant, who's got 25 points, flags a pass inside to Shaq, counted for 2 and a foul. Lakers lead by 4.
And that was a great play by Kobe. You know, he motioned to Shaq to go to the basket. He started to penetrate, jumped up, and dropped it to him. The Spurs are in trouble right now because the best one-on-one player in the game almost is Kobe. So now you've got him in a position where he can either make the play for himself or get somebody else open, particularly in a close game like this with few possessions left. When they're relying on that jump shot. They started early in the game to get a lot of penetration baskets, getting layups by forcing the Lakers out. But now the Spurs have basically stood in the shell.
Kobe launching a 3. Good! Kobe Bryant with 28. That may have been the dagger for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And that's why I think you foul him. You don't give the chance for any of those guys to knock down open shots. Shaq is a 60% free throw shooter, shooting at 50% in the playoffs. Put him on the free throw line. Don't give your best player a wide open 3.
Lakers have played over 7 weeks of undefeated basketball. A 3 by Ori, rebound by Duncan.
The Lakers are just playing on all cylinders. Everybody's contributed. Fisher, Ori, and Fox. Very timely shots.
Tim Duncan finishes with 40 points, but that'll do it. And the Los Angeles Lakers, with a huge win, will take a 2-0 lead to Los Angeles for Game 3. As Shaq and his father embrace. The Lakers won their last 8 games of the regular season. They have won their first 9 games of the postseason. To Craig Sager.
Well, there they are, the two-headed monster, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, first of all, your coach gets ejected. You guys are down. He thought you weren't getting the calls. Did that really inspire you guys?
We've been programmed all year to just play through anything. And I was off the first half, but, my teammates, they took care of me. They held the game close. The Spurs came out with everything they had, and I didn't realize that going into halftime that they were only up 8. I figured they were up 15, 20 points, but, it's good being on a great team. Tonight was an easy game. I missed some chippies I don't usually miss, but Kobe, Rob, D-Fish, it made me look good. And it's good to play with the best player in the world on your team because it makes stuff a lot easier.
Kobe calls you the best player in the world. Obviously, you guys getting along quite well out there. 28 points tonight. How physical was it? Was it tougher if you get the point?
No, I really wasn't looking to be aggressive. I was really looking to get my teammates involved because that's when we play the best anyway. I think game 1 was just one of those situations where we were able to pull through. But for the most part, when we do well against San Antonio, we have 5-6 guys in double figures.
This is everything you could possibly want. You've gone 7 weeks without a loss, but you come in here, take 2 on the opposing court.
Yeah, well, our motto is we're not going to lose. No matter what we go through, no matter what type of adversity might happen on the court, we're just not going to lose.
Offensively is one thing, but defensively, you guys were sensational. David Robinson has played 94 career postseason games. Only one other time he was not in double-figure scoring. That was his rookie year. They needed a big game from him. You were guarding him. What were you trying to do to him?
He's a great player. And, we had to help out on Duncan a lot, but I was just trying to, stay in front of him and, play good defense. But, this series isn't going to be about Shaq versus Tim or Kobe versus Tim or Shaq versus David. It's a team sport. When you got the greatest player in the world, when you play on the greatest team, anything is possible. And our goal was to come in here and get 1 or 2. We got 2. Now that we're going home, sleeping in our beds, chilling with our children, having a good time, going through our ritual, doing what we do. We can't give up home court advantage. Now we just have to go home, take care of business. We haven't been home in a long time. We're coming home. I know our fans are going to be ready, and we're going to be pumped up. We love the feeling that we went through last year, and we want to go through it again.
When and why did you come to the revelation that this is the greatest player on the planet, Kobe Bryant?
Because when I first came to L.A., Jerry showed me a tape of this kid, and I knew he had potential. And a lot of people thought we had problems. We never really had problems at all. I'm the big brother. He's the little brother. I want him to be the best player in the world. I really do. So, we really didn't have struggles. I think the media wanted us to have struggles. Just 2 great players playing on the same thing, same team. Things not going well. But, he's right now, he's playing great. He's getting everybody involved. Plus, he's giving opponents the business.
Well, no problems. You are creating problems, though. 2-0 on the Spurs. Let's go back to Kevin.